been here like 1 year and a week. And so how do we rehabilitate an elephant? First of all, you recognise that they're a wild animal, and therefore you have to treat them and give them the same sort of requirements you give a wild animal. They're not a domestic animal. A poodle is a domestic breed of dog. Breeding cow is a domestic breed of cow. There is no domestic breed of elephant. You do find that people... I'm very scatterbrained. I know. Wow. With elephants? Oh yeah, he's fine. Now look, now she's spotting him. Look, now she's listening. She's coming through the bushes. She might look and say Modi now, getting a little, she's backing up slightly, so a little bit wide to go. She's great with elephants, so it's not really a problem. But you will find that she's purring, pulling in the other elephants if she's seeing something. Now she's picking up her head, she's being territorial. She's picking up her head, the ears are out. And then as soon as he crosses over here, you'll see them calm down again, you'll see her head drop. Control their tail, and normally you'll see the tail is moving. The whole elephant moves at this 2-second beat. And when they're walking, the front right foot will tread on the heartbeat. That's where that gait comes from. One Mississippi, one Mississippi. And all the time when you're looking at elephants, you've always got this 2-second beat. You can start to judge if the heart rate is lower or slower. And the easiest way is to look at the tail. So look at the tail there. It's not really moved, it's not hot yet. When it's hot, it'll be swinging a lot more. But it's very much the way they move is always 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. When they're sleeping, when they're lying down and they're sleeping, it's 8 feet a minute. It's slow down. And they suffer from pins immediately for no more than 3 days. And when they do, often they'll find like 2 trees that are close together and then just lean their head up against it. They can't, otherwise they fall lie down. If they're scared and they can't, the longest time they can't sleep for is 3 days and they pass out. 50 hours is normally a achievement. They can't manage more than 50 hours. You have too much build up.
How many hours a day do they sleep?
3. She's sneaking. Once she gets a little bit closer, they're going to pull back. Listening to something, they're looking ahead. They're very poor eyesight here. They can only see like 4, 5, 6 meters. Depends on their previous conditions. They've all got their ears out, so they're all scanning ahead. And then, so if they flap their ears quickly, they're happy. You'll see that sometimes. And then maximum happiness is achieved when they can't actually flap their ears at the same time. And it's quite unusual. So that there, look, Kamun there is relaxed. Lu there is looking for the other elephants. Her ears are out. Same with Modi, her ears are out. But then when they stop and eat something, then they pin their ears back. You're going to have to move again.
2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6 then.
Right. So, we have a process we've developed over time. It works quite well. We're still refining it. So we got 4 elephants a year ago. They come from a cooperative that uses elephants to go logging, and they've got 24 elephants. And we leased the 4 elephants as a suck it and see. We wanted to get started here. We wanted to get the infrastructure in place, the food production going. We wanted to see if there's enough tourists here, if we're going to make any money, because our model is dependent on people like yourselves coming here and paying money. And also, we were told that these were good people. She's hopping towards that elephant like a dog. We were told that these were good people to work with and we should do that. And then we got talking with them and brought them here and visited the site and da-da-da-da. And it's very much the case that they've tried everything and they wanted to do something different, and so they thought, okay, so they sent 4 elephants here, and the idea being that they'll come for a year. If they like it, they'll stay. If not, not. What are they talking about? Yeah, okay, so we have 2 elephants, Kamun and Tongin, and they are my test cases, and they're a bit different to the other elephants in the fact that the people own them and not owning them to make money. They're owning them because they like the idea of having elephants. And so they're our test cases to see whether we're successful in this location is actually migrating elephants to the next location we're planning on building, and whether we can fit to the schedule. The schedule is very important when it comes to rehabbing elephants. If we succeed with Kamun and wherever the asshole for then, for example, Kamun, that one behind you over there, she will then move on to the next location, and then that will free up an elephant to then come in here. If she's not, if we start meeting some issues with her and that's not able to move her on, then this is why we're busy talking to other elephant sanctuaries at the moment. She will then move to another elephant sanctuary, and they'll have elephants that they're looking at going, yeah, no, that one could. And then they'll send those elephants here, and then we'll see if they are up to speed, and then we'll transition those elephants on. And the people that have these elephants. This is Jay. Jay is 13. And we're going to move back a little bit. Just come stand over here behind me. See, what we don't want is her begging for food, you see. And so as we stand inside her area, basically she's after that banana tree there. And she's saying to us, oi, banana tree. So when they start showing behaviour that's incorrect, that's when we call the man. No, he's already ahead of it. So he says, he's over there to the left, and he says back up. With elephants, you need to have a very clear set of rules of engagement. First of all, you speak to the elephant. Forward, back, left, right. If they listen, great, because they're previously trained to be very responsive. If not, then the mahout falls on the ear. Say, oi, come here, listen to me. If still not, they'll tap the foot, pop up on the head, and then ride around on the head of the elephant. And because they know that they don't want to be ridden on the head,
So
then
cute.
they will pull on the ear. So look, he's talking to the elephant. And she knows very clearly that if
Seems like she's used to people, this one.
all elephants are, they're not wild animals. This is 13 years, this elephant's been around people, she's grown up with people, she's born in captivity. So I don't know the answer, I'm not going to make it up, and I know you do get in a lot of trouble. Cambodia is 11 years in jail. Here, I think it's a slap on the wrist and a fine. I don't think, because no one's been prosecuted, so they haven't quite got through to sentencing, and they're still arguing that, oh, the DNA test is incorrect. They do it again, it was wrong laboratory, let's do it here, and there's a lot of corruption, and blah blah blah. They couldn't comment. I think we're
So
going
there's
to.
nothing
I think
to
we're going
prevent
to.
them from...
Microchips are checked. So if you're found without an elephant, if you're found with an elephant without a microchip, you're in a lot of shit, because they'll just go straight to that. Having an elephant without a microchip is the crime. It's not actually to prove someone caught it from the wild. So they'll confiscate the elephant, and then the person gets in a lot of shit. Are they going that way again? And we took this to BMW and GM Motors and Ford and said, look at that. I've redesigned the car. This is the most fuel efficient car on the planet. They would go, yeah, and it's that big. Not even a mouse could get in that. If you make it the size of a car, then this amazing design of yours, yes, it might work, but mate, you've got to scale it up. But what we've had to do here is scale down. Not everyone has 4,000 acres. And one of the feedback we got back, for example, say from Bush Gardens, was from honestly, I don't know why she's eating this plant. It is literally, the grass is greener on the other side. That same thing she's eating there grows right behind her. She doesn't need to be eating it on this side. You could be arguing, and she is like, she's not.
That'd
she's not
be a
appalled.
good postcard.
Really, I don't
The
think
grass
so.
is greener on the other side.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, she's not she's not paying any attention to us, for example, because there is a pin back. She's in her own world, and she's just trimming her way along the grass. And she's the only one that eats that plant on that side of the fence. The other one's fence.
So my nose is no longer going to say.
Yeah, but the divot.
Oh yeah, I must fight hell with a clutching around here.
Seriously, I've always wanted to go like on a golf course in the monsoon when it's all muddy, and just walk, morning, doof, 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 doof. You know. Especially if I had a mate and he was a groundskeeper on a golf course and he was going to lose his job, I'd just walk up and interesting things as a company that you can't do as a charity. First of all, you can merge the company. You go to them and say, hey, you've got debt, I've got cash, you've got elephants, I want elephants, let's merge together, we can both benefit, right? Also, after 2009, the laws surrounding debt have changed dramatically in the world. Now, especially in places like America, Japan, Australia, you can buy other people's debt. I can literally go out, find your student debt, purchase it, and under current international rules surrounding debt, actually change the terms and conditions surrounding the debt. That actually happened to me with my student debt. I signed up with a student loans company. Tinon! Alright, let's go look at the pool. What's the time, by the way? Don't worry.
So is this fresh water in the cups and the fresh water crabs or clearly?
Clearly.
I just never.
Yeah, we're like 1,500 miles away from the sea, so.
I was like, you are lost, buddy.
If you say, right, we're going to take elephant, if you can't keep the elephant, they're not going to bring, oh no, sorry, if you say that, right, we'll buy that baby elephant from you. Comes here, gives birth, and then in 12 years' time has another baby, and that is the one that goes into the wild. So often when it comes to animal welfare, you have to actually... That gecko is not very happy.
I'm not surprised.
Right, so stand in here a little bit. Oh, you're being cheeky. Bye, come on. But you know, if we get people like you guys coming in here every day, we do a good tour, people are interested in what we're doing, people support conservation and this sort of treatment of animals, and I think we'll get with tourists coming to Thailand, it's about 50-50. There was 10.6 million tourists, I think, last year came to Thailand. So, an idea about hydration. Sure.
That's nice.
Yeah, so they don't move, huh? When they don't want other elephants to spot them, because elephants, like a lot of animals, they pick up movement. They stand still, and it's such poor eyesight. They can't see it, and they know that. And their ears are out, huh? And trumpet, and positive and negative trumpet, so they have and then so like alarm calls, exclamation marks as well. And they're not allowed to take a cent in or out of the country because after criticising Bitcoin in July, went and used Bitcoin to launder hundreds of millions of dollars. His father and a bunch of other people own that elephant, and then he is just employed by that one, and then this guy is like a cousin of the 13 people that own this one. Jay. Come on, I've got this guy over there, he's from Kuchifada Mountain, he's one of my trainees. I normally have one or two, and then the bull, the guy that looks after the bull is a proper trained, like classically trained mahout from the Thai Elephant Centre.
Right.
But yes, no, corporations, fascinating. Especially their spreadsheets. And people don't realise how much information is publicly available. You can keep ticking away at this. And I'm looking at a couple of different operations at the moment. There's about 250 in total we're looking at. One, their own spreadsheet says, and so they throw it a lot more. So therefore we have to wash them more. It takes about 2 years for them to calm down. And as they can't sweat through their skin, they can't clean those pores, so we have to clean them for them. how elephants in the wild stay so clean and get so dirty so often is something we still have to work out how to train them to do. It's not a game changer at this point. Carmoon, by the way, she's very identifiable because she's got that tooth there. See that tooth that's sticking out? This is the one that likes trees.
I'll do 30 seconds, you're up to about 20.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's always the problem when you travel, don't get the support there. Can't breathe when you shower, man.
Elephants have retractable vagina. They can drop them in and out.
Comes in handy, I suppose.
Danai, lang. But this elephant's not incredibly affectionate, and she shows affection and teaches affection to the other elephants. Here comes the bull. Yeah, and you see with this training that some elephants forget what they've learned. So no. And elephants scared of mice, and elephants can fly. Again, look, ears out. She's concentrating on the other elephant. She's purring.
Facebook's a double-edged sword.
We're listening.
Getting.
Facebook's a little bit of a double-edged
Yeah.
sword.
This job can get really boring. It's interesting for a day, but if you do it every day for like your life, then it gets a bit boring. And this requires you to sit back and stare at an elephant in a field for a long time. So things like YouTube and Facebook help the day go past. Other employers and other people that work for me, it's a bane. I don't want my administration lady looking at Facebook all day long. It has nothing to do with her routine. And then I'll come and explain about this in a minute. But when it comes to this position, it makes the day a bit easier, especially when it's the monsoon and it's raining all the time. It's a miserable job, and it enables them to while the hours away a bit easier, and also stops them from getting bored and wanting to mess with the elephant. So, as I said, when the elephants come here, we handle them very much the same there, apart from the bucket. The bull hook. And the guy that taught me to be a mahout, Thai guy, was killed by a bull elephant 6 months after he taught me because he was arrogant and thought today he didn't need a bull hook to handle a bull. If you give a bull an inch, it'll take a mile. Bull elephants have a very high level of testosterone, so they're much more aggressive than females. And the one thing that stops that elephant killing that guy is the fact he's holding a bull hook. So part of my job when I'm training guys to look after elephants is not you should not have a bull hook. It's when to correct you how to use the bull hook. You use them with all the elephants. And like a policeman with a gun, when you're a kid you think the best policeman is Dirty Harry. He can walk into a situation and with 3 shots shoot the baddie. But as you grow older and become an adult, you realise that the best policemen are the ones that don't use their guns, and by their mere presence alone can control and safely handle other people. And it's important for safety, and a lot of animal rights activists, and I am an animal rights activist, hate bull hooks because a lot of people have bull hooks and misuse them, and therefore they want to completely remove their use in the care of animals. But without a bull hook, this elephant cannot be unchained. And he spent 5 years chained up in a shed, tin shed, no trees, no grass, no nothing, standing his own piss and shit, underfed and abused. And if I give this guy a bull hook, I can take this elephant out of that shed and let him live here. It's a halfway house measure. Secondly, with chains, all the elephants when they come here come with chains, often wrapped in chains.
When he first came here, there was a chain around his middle that went to his back foot, another one like he's got now, and then that anklet. As he calms down, as those layers of onion peel away, you can remove, he had a big rope around his neck, that rope's come off now, the other chains come off. So you got him down to one chain. If he regresses, you add a chain. If he progresses, you remove a chain. And Bull said he's literally, okay, I will do this for so long. And he's telling the other guy, look, alright, I'll sit down, but for a set amount of time. Back up again. And then, you might see his mouth open slightly, because he's happy with it, it's less than he expected. Look at his mouth, it's slightly open. Elephants drop their mouth open when they're smiling. Like I was saying earlier, initially we need to tightly control the elephant, and then very slow. So he's got a bull hook, but not once did he strike the animal, not once did he threaten the animal with the bull hook. It's merely there as a handbrake. Because what we can do here, I guess you'd say, like, we can take advantage of the negative treatment we had in the past to build positive treatment.
And she didn't even give me a banana for doing it. There you go. You're still videoing.
Oh, thanks.
Need another banana. Ready? Yeah. No, yes. Good boy. Yeah.
Hot country.
My family used to be hot farmers.
I don't like my food, it's vegan.